Ever wondered how a proxy works in networking? Well, you're in the right place to find out. A proxy, in the simplest terms, is an intermediary. It's a server that stands between a user and the internet, acting as the middleman in network communication. It's akin to a translator, converting the language of the user's device into a format the internet understands and vice versa. Understanding proxies can seem complex, but it's integral to the world of networking. This knowledge is particularly useful in scenarios where privacy and security are paramount, like in corporate environments or when accessing geo-restricted content. Proxies have a wide range of practical applications, from enhancing security to improving network performance. But just as with any technology, there's more to the story. There's a whole world of different types of proxy servers, each with its unique functionality and purpose, so stick around to learn more about how a proxy works in networking. So, what role does a proxy play in networking, you may ask? Well, let's dive in and discover. The role of a proxy in networking is akin to a messenger who delivers your letters and receives replies on your behalf. Here, the letters represent your data or requests, and the recipients are the various websites or servers on the internet. A proxy server essentially acts as a gateway between you, the user, and the vast world of the internet. Think of it as a buffer zone, a middleman, if you will, that stands between your device and the web. This intermediary role of a proxy server provides varying levels of functionality, security, and privacy, depending on the type of proxy in use. Imagine you're surfing the internet, searching for information, or accessing a website. Without a proxy, your device communicates directly with the server hosting the website. This direct interaction exposes your device's IP address, potentially compromising your privacy. With a proxy server in place, however, your traffic flows through it before reaching the destination server. The proxy server sends your request to the website, receives the website's response, and then relays it back to your device. In this process, only the proxy server's IP address is revealed to the website, effectively shielding your device's IP address. But a proxy server's role goes beyond privacy protection. It can also provide additional functionality such as content filtering, whereby it can block access to certain websites or content based on predefined rules. It can also help in improving performance by caching, where frequently accessed web pages are stored for faster retrieval. And in corporate settings, proxies play a vital role in enforcing company policies and monitoring network traffic. So, to sum it up, a proxy server is your digital envoy that fetches and delivers internet content for you, providing an additional layer of security and privacy, and sometimes even enhancing your browsing experience. In essence, a proxy serves as your middleman in the digital world. Did you know there are different types of proxy servers? In the vast world of networking, proxy servers are like the unseen superheroes, protecting your privacy and improving your online experience. But not all heroes are the same. In the case of proxy servers, we have three main types: forwarding, reverse, and open proxies. Let's first talk about forwarding proxies. These are the most common type of proxy servers. They act as an intermediary between the user and the internet, forwarding requests from the user to the web. You might use a forwarding proxy to bypass regional restrictions or to stay anonymous online because it hides your IP address from the sites you're visiting. Next up is reverse proxies. Now these are a bit different. Instead of serving the user, they serve the web server. Confused? Let me explain. When a request comes to a website, a reverse proxy will take that request and send it to the appropriate web server. This way, it can balance the load between servers, provide security, and even speed up load times. If you've ever been on a high-traffic website that runs smoothly, you might have a reverse proxy to thank for that. Last but not least, we have open proxies. These are the wild cards of the proxy world. They are accessible by any internet user and can be used for a variety of purposes. However, because they are open to everyone, they can sometimes be used for less than noble purposes, like spamming or even hacking. So while they can be useful, they also come with their own set of risks. So whether you're looking to maintain your anonymity online with a forwarding proxy, ensure your website runs smoothly with a reverse proxy, or venture into the open waters of the internet with an open proxy, it's important to know what each type does and how it can benefit you. Choosing the right type of proxy server is essential based on your specific needs. Now let's get down to how a proxy works. Think of it as a middleman or a buffer, if you will, between your computer and the internet. When you send a request to visit a website, it doesn't go straight to the site. Instead, it first goes to the proxy server. Here's what happens in a nutshell. You type in a URL into your web browser. Your computer then sends a request to the proxy server to view that website. The proxy server, acting on your behalf, makes the request to the website. Once the website responds, the proxy server gets the information and sends it back to your computer. So, you see, the website never interacts directly with your device. It's all done via the proxy server. But it's not just about forwarding requests and responses. The proxy server can also do some interesting things in between. For instance, it can cache or store web pages. This means that if you or someone else tries to access the same page again later, the proxy can serve up the stored version. This speeds up the response time and reduces bandwidth usage. The proxy server can also provide an added layer of security. How, you ask? Well, since your computer isn't directly interacting with the website, it's harder for malicious entities to get to your device. The proxy server can also filter content, blocking access to certain websites or web pages based on preset rules. And let's not forget about privacy. When you use a proxy, the websites you visit see the IP address of the proxy server, not your device. This can help protect your identity and location from prying eyes on the web. In essence, a proxy server is a gatekeeper, a buffer, and a shield, all rolled into one. It stands between your device and the vast world of the internet, making requests, receiving responses, storing data, providing security, and preserving privacy. It's fascinating to see how a proxy operates behind the scenes, isn't it? What are the benefits and risks of using a proxy? That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Let's dive right in. First, the benefits. Using a proxy can greatly enhance security and privacy. It acts as a barrier, a middleman, if you will, between your device and the internet. By doing so, it can hide your IP address and location from prying eyes, making it much harder for anyone to track your online activities. This can be particularly useful if you're concerned about cyber threats or if you're trying to access content that's blocked in your region. A proxy can also improve your internet speed and save bandwidth. How? Well, many proxies cache or store web pages. When you request a page the proxy has stored, it delivers it to you without having to download it again from the internet, saving time and data. Now let's talk about the risks. While proxies can offer enhanced security, they are not infallible. Some proxy servers may not adequately secure your data. In fact, a proxy server can see all your unencrypted data. So, if you're using a proxy server that isn't trustworthy, your data could be at risk. Moreover, while proxies can provide some level of anonymity, they can't offer complete privacy. High-tech tracking techniques can still see through a proxy, and some websites or online services may not work properly or might refuse your connection if they detect that you're using a proxy. Lastly, using a proxy might actually slow down your internet speed. While caching can speed things up, if the proxy server is slow or if it's located far away, it can cause delays. Like any tool, using a proxy comes with its advantages and disadvantages. It's always about finding the balance that suits your needs. Remember, the key is understanding these benefits and risks and making informed decisions based on your specific circumstances. So, that's a quick rundown on what a proxy is and how it works in networking. We've navigated through the intriguing world of proxies, explored their roles in networking, delved into the different types of proxy servers, and demystified how they work. The proxy, as we've seen, is a pivotal player in the digital realm, serving as a gateway, a shield, and an intermediary between you and the internet. From enhancing security and privacy to improving performance, the benefits of using a proxy are numerous. Yet, as with most things in life, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. There are risks involved, and knowing these helps you to tread wisely. Whether you're an IT student or a curious internet user, understanding proxies is an essential part of your digital literacy. Remember, in the digital world, knowledge is your best defense. So, keep learning and stay safe out there.